Attention passionate Philadelphia fans, we have breaking news coming in right now. Something huge is unfolding inside the NFC East, and it could completely reshape the direction of the game. We're talking about something that directly impacts the Philadelphia Eagles' path toward another Super Bowl run. A potential power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for a long time. And you're hearing this here before most people. But before we dive into the details, if you're truly part of the Eagles family, make sure you subscribe to the channel and strengthen this community. Let's hit that 3,000 subscriber milestone together. Share this update with your friends and fellow Birds fans. Now hold tight, because the smoke rising behind the scenes is no small thing. And when Howie Roseman's office starts putting out smoke, we already know a big fire may be coming. The hot topic of the moment involves a name many people swore would never again be considered in Philly, but that surprisingly has found its way back onto the radar: Mekhi Becton. Yes, you heard that right. There is real, still speculative, but rapidly growing, buzz that Becton could indeed return to the Eagles in 2026. And before you think, but he already left, that makes no sense, let's break this down. The story is much deeper, and far more intriguing. One of the difficult salary cap sacrifices the Eagles had to make in the 2025 offseason was letting offensive tackle Mekhi Becton walk. After rebuilding his image in Philadelphia and contributing to a Super Bowl run, he landed a 2-year, $20 million deal with the Los Angeles Chargers. So far, that contract has been a disaster. Becton has performed far below league average, opening the door for his likely exit from the franchise. Although injuries prevent the Chargers from moving on from Becton this season, cutting him in the offseason seems extremely likely. Stephen Haglund, host of the Guilty as Charged podcast, noted that it's increasingly difficult to imagine Becton returning for the 2026 season. This is reinforced by the cap numbers from Spotrac. Becton is projected to carry a $12.5 million cap hit next season, compared to only $2.5 million if he's released. Time is running out for Becton to change Los Angeles' mind, and this may be opening an unexpected opportunity for the Eagles. Suddenly, Philadelphia could have the chance to bring back a familiar piece for a surprisingly low cost. The team could follow a blueprint it has used before, bringing Becton back while giving him the chance to rebuild his market value. The Eagles may have a surprise opportunity to reunite with Mekhi Becton. This need became even clearer after the Eagles faced constant injuries on the offensive line throughout the 2025 season. Part of this is due to the brutal physicality of the offense, especially with short yardage plays and using linemen as literal weapons in the tush-push. The increase in injuries shouldn't surprise anyone. Still, there's no denying how incredibly effective this approach has been over the last 2 years. The Eagles have been the best team in the league during that stretch and once again look like the NFC's top contender. As long as the core remains intact, bringing Becton back next season on a team-friendly contract makes perfect sense. From Becton's perspective, signing a short, favorable deal with a team where he played his best football is completely logical. Returning to Philadelphia means joining a roster and system he knows, one that can help him regain his value and set him up for another payday when free agency comes. There's no doubt it would be a strong signing for the Eagles and give the team a player with proven Super Bowl experience who can help stabilize one of the biggest uncertainties for the franchise's future. Here's the context. When Becton left the Eagles, everyone understood the situation. The cap was tight, extensions were needed, and big-ticket players were higher priorities. It was a forced departure, not a desired one. He left, and the Chargers stepped in with a 2-year, $20 million deal, which looked like the perfect chance for him to secure a starting role. But reality went the opposite direction. A total collapse. Arguably the worst season of his career. LA analysts now label him one of the worst investments of the year. Major issues in pass protection, failures in the run game, too many pressures allowed. A decline so steep that the franchise has practically decided he won't be part of 2026. And why? Because cutting him creates just $2.5 million in dead cap, but frees $12.5 million. In other words, he's almost certainly gone. And that's exactly where the Eagles enter the picture. When a player of this caliber, with recent success in Philly, hits the market, Howie Roseman's phone starts lighting up. Especially considering an aging offensive line, a Lane Johnson nearing the final chapters of his career, a Jurgens and others dealing with physical issues, and OL depth being tested week after week. And the most important detail, Becton worked beautifully in the Eagles system. He revived his career here. He played well here. He was valued here. And he knows it. For someone trying to rebuild his reputation after a disastrous season, there's no better place than the one where he truly thrived. Putting it all together, his decline, the real possibility of being cut, the perfect scheme fit, the Eagles' urgent need, and the already positive relationship, it's impossible not to imagine a reunion. And there's a strategic twist most people overlook. Because Becton left, The Eagles are projected to receive a compensatory pick for him, meaning Philadelphia could get the pick and bring him back on a cheap deal. That, my friends, is pure Howie Roseman wizardry, turning a loss into profit. Now imagine this. Becton returning motivated, on a short-term, low-salary, prove-it deal, stepping again into a system that hides his weaknesses and maximizes his strengths. At a moment when the Eagles are preparing for a transition on the offensive line, that could be absolute gold.